Hello everyone, how are we all doing? And welcome back to episode 3 of this Forest Green Rovers career mode. Last time out, it was a fantastic episode. It was the episode of the giant killings. We knocked out both Norwich and Fulham in the first 2 rounds of the EFL Cup. I have no idea who we've got up next, but we probably will be playing them today. It's definitely going to be an exciting one. But first of all, we do have a slight bit more of transfer business to do. I did ask in the first episode if there were any players that you guys think I should sign. Unfortunately, by the time some of the suggestions came through, I had already made some transfers and already recorded the second episode, so this is the first opportunity for it really. And there's only one main suggestion so far, and it was to look at Koulibaly. And that's not Kalidou Koulibaly, as you may think. I don't think he's going to come to Forest Green Rovers just yet. And you can see he's moved around Madrid there. But Koulibaly, beginning with a C, I'm not sure exactly who he is. He's kind of familiar. And also Ashley Williams. I'm guessing that's the centre-back, Ashley Williams, who is around 35. But obviously it's fine if he's good enough. Apparently they're both free transfers. So I'm going to have a quick search for them. And then I'll be back to you in a second with the results. So I'm going off of what I've been told. Apparently he was 28. This is the only Koulibaly with a C who is 28. Unfortunately, I have a feeling we've missed the gun with this one, and he actually does already have a club. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I do fear Ashley Williams may be in the same scenario. And I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. However, Ashley Williams is 36. I was told he was 35. So I will go back and look at the other Koulibaly. I think there was one that was 29. Ashley Williams is a free agent, which is very interesting because, as you can see, he is a 69, which would be a big jump up for our team. So I'm going to view him here. His value isn't much, but obviously he's free, so it doesn't matter. It would be a very good experience for us to bring in. Whether he'd want to join, I don't know, but we may as well give it a quick go, and yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, we're coming into the end of the negotiations. We're actually agreeing a 2-year deal, which isn't that bad. I reckon, depending on how quick he drops, maybe by the end of this year, he might not be a starter, but still, then he can be a bench player, and then if he wants to leave, then he can. It's definitely a short-term deal. I'm sure he'd know that himself. But 2 years, we've got him as crucial for the moment. Only 4,000 wage, and the clauses and bonuses aren't that bad either. So all I can say is thank you for the suggestion. If you got any more, hit me with them. We've arrived for our first game of the day. We're up against Walsall and we are at home. We are probably just going to jump straight into a simulation. You can see here Ashley Williams is slotted into the team. He's actually our best player. That may change as he ages, obviously, because he will gradually reduce in rating. Hopefully we can keep him up at a 69 for as long as possible. But our defence is now looking extremely good, especially our centre-back pairing. I'm hoping we can maybe get Walsall out of the way pretty quickly today and maybe even simulate from about half-time onwards. Okay, that was a great ball. Keeper did well to get out to that quickly. Wasn't sure where that was going there. Not the best distribution though. We're right back up against it. The defence is playing really well though, the centre-back pairing. But we're struggling to get out this phase of the game just before half-time. I thought we'd be doing better by now. Oh, there we go. Can we get anybody through there? Michi was free for a second by the looks of it, so no one could find him. Good work by Mikulski, passing it around nicely. He really does need to kind of get back in the middle though. Oh, Michi loses the ball. Not playing well. This could end up in a goal as well. Okay, somehow we are lucky. Hey, we can't be losing the ball like that so easily. Well, that was coming the whole entire time. We've been playing really poor here. Going to go attacking. Whoever's playing on that right wing is just not working so far today. Allen's down at 5.9. Maybe we'll get one counter-attacking opportunity here. By the looks of it, it's going to go to the end of the game and we're going to lose our first match 1-0. I'm not going to lie, we were out of that for the whole entire game. The attacking line just didn't do much. We seem to just be very deep the whole time as well. It's an interesting one. I'm hoping that that won't continue in the future games, otherwise we're going to have to tweak the tactics. This time around, we have got an EFL Trophy game. It's not the EFL Cup, so I'm not as fussed about it. Obviously, still getting our hands on a trophy would be quite nice, but we will give a little bit of rotation for this. By the looks of it, we actually have less substitutions for this one. I will actually take this opportunity though to swap some players around, get some sharpness in for other people. 2, we'll chuck in Godwin, Malif. Also Whitehouse. Musiala is actually struggling a little bit for fitness, so we swap out Adams for this one and put in Whitehouse. Should probably try and put someone else in. It's really hard to struggle with the sharpness here when there's such a big division between the quality, shall I say, of the starting 11 and everybody else. We'll go with that. That's a couple of changes. Coville is playing. We're actually just going to quick sim it. I'm really not expecting much. I'm guessing Bristol Rovers might even be League 1. But we smashed it. We've come out, we've won 2-1. That is just what I like to see. And with that, Vaughan Coville is happy. I don't know what Mikulski is saying. I was worried that you think about replacing me. Thanks for straightening things out. No problem. I mean, we did sign another striker, but that wasn't to replace. It's just purely for competition. I do believe as well we have a monthly scout report for the first time, which could be very interesting. As always, if there's anyone below probably an 80, you just know that they're not going to come to be as good in the end. However, Alexander Tyler, between 74 and 94, you are definitely going to be somebody that we want to bring up. Alfie Stewart as well definitely has the potential. These other 2 lads will probably leave them for just the moment. But then if we actually do go back and look at our youth monthly scout report, we can look at these guys already. Seeing Tyler, that's very good. A centre forward cam, that's perfect for us. 5-star skill moves. Not that I'm probably going to be using those, but that looks very good. Also Alfie Stewart. We should probably start training some of these, especially Alexander Tyler. He could be very good. Very good. Medium low on work rates as well. I don't know if that changes as time goes on, but we will have to see. We're on to our next game, and we're up against Bradford today. I will jump in and sim this just because the last league game didn't go too well. Well, it didn't go to plan at all, in fact. We are away from home again, so it might be a tough one. We are pretty much at our strongest team, though. We have got Jones up front instead of Mikulski, but we're just kind of swapping it around to see what we can do. And make the change to
Adams. Really important.
What do we have here? Still around the edge. Jones is really backing out quite a lot. I need to make sure he stays up. There we go. Beauty. 1-0. I was about to go more to an attacking shape, but looks like we don't need to as Cadden gets the goal. I will have to inspect what Jones is doing, or the role of our striker. As I was saying, I will have to inspect the whole tactical positioning of Jones up front. Just our striker position definitely seems to drop back quite a lot, almost like a false 9 it looks like. As you can see, he's playing very, very deep, and we actually need him getting in behind, if anything, especially with his pace. Right, let's make sure we can get this out, boys. We've been defending well all game here. And then we go and concede. Oh, come on, man. I think that may well be their first shot of the game as well. Very disappointing. We made a couple of subs now. Let's see if we can get something back here. Somebody make that run. There we go, 1-1. It's 2 games we've really struggled to get the chances going. I definitely need to play around with the tactics a little bit because our front line isn't getting in behind like I'd like to. So the games are actually coming thick and fast now. We're literally about to go straight into another one. With Jones, we definitely are going to want him to get in behind. I think the same with Cadden as well, actually. If we can change him to that. I'm going to say for Jones, actually, he might be the one player that will probably stay central. And he's also actually just going to stay forward. He's the only player that's going to have that. We definitely just need a bit more just of the runs in behind, because at the moment it's just not happening at all. In this game, I'm actually going to quick sim again. We're at home, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. We've brought in Mikulski, and we've also chucked in Allen at a cam. I know he's only being trained there at the moment, but I thought we may as well give him a run out, as our other usual cam is a little bit low on fitness. Winchester gets the double, Cadden gets 1. That is a much better performance, something we're much more used to seeing, and that should put us a little bit further back up the table. Quick simming is the way to go. So we're actually going to we're going to test our luck. We're going to do it one more time. We're away to Exeter. We'll probably go and lose this one now that I've said that, but we lost, like I said. But again, we were dominating the game well, we had slightly better of it. But obviously we're very disappointed with the result. I shouldn't have probably got ahead of myself so much there. But we may well have an extended period now to get some fitness back. League isn't looking fantastic so far. We are in 9th. We definitely need to be moving up higher. However, as you can see, we are only 3 points behind second place. So it's definitely all to play for. By the looks of it though, Salford may well be the runaway team this season. We just can't let them get too far ahead. Going into this game, we're up against Cheltenham. We've actually got 2 games in very close succession. Following on from this, we do actually have a cup game against Birmingham, which I probably will give a little run out. I'm going to say that I'm sure Birmingham are back in the Championship these days, so I think that may well be EFL Cup again, which is a bit of an easier game in comparison to Fulham and Norwich last time out. Only a little bit, obviously. It's nothing major. So, in fact, I could probably rotate for that one, meaning for this one, we are actually just going to simulate it. I know we haven't been playing that well when simulating it, but then again, you could say we haven't been playing that well when we've quick-simmed them either, only when we've been at home. But Cheltenham are 1 place below us, so that's why this is an important one for us. There we go. Oh, nearly straight away through to Mikulski. He's already making those runs that I was hoping Jones would make, really. Just hasn't come so far, but potentially with him out on the wing, there might be a better chance of that. Can we get somebody through? It's very crammed there. No, we just can't get that final bit through. That's a beautiful ball though. Mikulski with the goal, finally. Just what we wanted. Shows that was a good substitution. He's playing very well too, at an 8.4 so far. Yeah, look, like, just what are we at with the stats? Look at that, 74. We're gonna have to go attacking, I think. If we concede again, I'm very confused at the moment by the performances, and we've actually conceded. What in the world is happening here? We just cannot finish our chances. Musiala's stamina is very poor as well. He's always going out very early. We're gonna have to get going here. Somebody's got to be able to get something. It's either we go for it and we potentially score like that, Jones, lovely stuff, or we don't and we concede. Okay, let's try and get this winner now. We deserve a winner here. Like, there's no doubt about it. Let's go. Beautiful ball. Let's go. Look at the turnaround. Adams. Who played that through? I think that might have even been Jones that played him through. Beautiful. Okay, we'll take that back down to what? Balanced? Maybe even defensive till the end of the game. That is a turnaround. That's what we should have done much earlier on in the game. Let's just make sure we can see it out. And there we go. Okay, we've got away with one there. We definitely deserved to win. We were the better team, but we nearly let it slip. The games are well and truly coming thick and fast, and this is probably the biggest one of the whole entire episode. Round 3 of the EFL Cup. We are up against Birmingham, like I said. I'm pretty sure they're championships, so it's still a big game. However, we have been forced into a bit of rotation, which I don't mind. I'm going to play this one. I'm hoping we can come out with a decent result and get through to the next round, because of course for this we can get a decent amount of money, hopefully, to reimburse into transfers, potentially when we come to January, which will actually be very soon. So this is the team we're rolling with. You can see the changes. I don't need to run through them all, but it's looking like it's going to be an interesting game, so let it roll on. Okay, Whitehouse with the run through. Can we get the shot away before he gets his foot in there? We can, but good save by the keeper. Fortunately, the attacks are still flooding in. That's a beautiful ball. That deserves to be a goal, and it is. Allen from the right wing this game. 1-0. Things you love to see. That is it. That actually wasn't meant for Whitehouse. It was meant for Matt, but fortunately, Whitehouse has gone on a rampaging run through there. Sets up Matt for the very sweaty goal. I cannot lie, but I'm not complaining. 2-0. Probably a bit risky bringing McGee out, but he did a decent job of it. Let's control that. Yes, Adams, you legend. Let's get going. For some reason, they're not chasing me. I don't know why. I messed up with that little touch there. Let's play it across again. Oh, I'm so sorry, lads. It has to be done. 3-0. That's got to be it, surely. I even reckon I could sim the rest of this game. With that delight of a first half score, we are actually just going to go straight in and sim this. Should we play slightly defensive for the rest of the game? Maybe, but I'm actually just going to keep it balanced. If it goes to 3-2, I may have to hop back in. But I'm hoping that we can just do well and make it through this game. See out the last 5-6 minutes. There is no way, I'm going to say it, there's no way they are going to turn around the 3-goal deficit within 4 minutes of gameplay. I'm going to say it. We're going to be through to the 4th round of the EFL Cup, which is incredible. It's amazing. I'm hoping we should actually get a decent amount of money. I might be wrong. I know you get more from the FA Cup and TV revenue and stuff like that, but you know, going into the 4th round, that's nothing. That's no small feat, especially for a League 2 club as well. Coming off the back of that fantastic result, I'm actually intrigued to see who we're going to play in the next round. And actually, just before that, if we got any transfer budget, I don't actually think we got any financial benefit from getting through to the next round. I guess that's more of an FA Cup thing, which isn't great, but it would have been nice at least. But back to where we were, we'll look on the calendar. We've actually got through a decent amount today. We've got a game up next against Newport. I don't really know what to expect too much from there. Then we've got Colchester, Salford, Scunthorpe, Barrow. Okay, the cup game doesn't seem for a very long time. That I'll be up against Villa, which is going to be incredibly hard because I've got a very good team now. I reckon today we'll actually get a couple more games. We'll go up to the Harrogate game and then we'll probably leave it there. Whether I'll play that, I don't know, but only time will tell and we will see. Anyway, now we have actually got another game against Newport. We're back around to using our strongest team today. However, we are going to run with Mikulski up front from the start as opposed to Jones because he's been a bit hit and miss. I probably should have put Jones on the wing when I think about it because Amici and Cadden have had a bit of a blank patch in recent times. However, this is what we've gone with and hopefully we'll come out with an away win, which we are struggling to get at the moment. Okay, they're playing it very well around the box there, and as I thought, it's going to end as a goal. Okay, so we're 1-0 down. Doesn't matter too much. We just need a bit of a better phase in the game than what we've had so far. Okay, good stuff here. Great little ball through. That is a beauty through to Mikulski. Who was that with? That might have been build-up play with Musiala or Winchester. I'm not sure. I remember seeing a 7, but either way, nice little goal. We're gradually getting back into it. With it being that at half-time, I was tempted just to continue on, but I'm just going to jump into the game. Why not? Let's give it a little go. Okay, good work by McGee. I'm surprised he managed to get that out of his feet there, player. What in the world are we doing here? Did you see the deflection? Come on. Unbelievable. Oh, okay. Well, this is not good at all. And why did I just bring the keeper out like that? What am I doing? How did he get through? How did he get through? And then how did he just chip the keeper like that? Oh man, what is our defence? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. 4-2. It's too late. I can only apologise in advance. How we can go and beat Birmingham so convincingly and then I've struggled against Newport, I really do not know. We've had a shocker today. How the hell does he break through like that? What is happening? I can't believe it. I too. How did he break through like that at the end? It just went like full icon mode on me. Well, that was an off game. I'm going to say that was actually, and that is going to be my worst game of the whole entire season. I have no idea what just happened. Like, they were switched on and proper at it the whole entire time. Their dribbling was just, I don't know, they just strolled past our defence and the defence didn't even put a foot in, even if it was outside the box as well. I'm genuinely blown away by what's just happened there. Before we come to a close in today's episode, after that shambles, we're going to look at our youth players. Alexander Tyler has actually gone up to a 53 now, and his potential is still between 74 and 94, so he's definitely going to be somebody coming up into the first team for sure. Alfie Stewart as well, between 70 and 90. I'm pretty sure that range has improved too. It's looking good, actually. Our other man as well, I'm afraid he's going to have to go if we can, because a max of 78 is not good enough for us. We've got 2 more games that we're going to do today, and we're actually just going to quick sim at both of them. We're at home to Colchester for this one. Hopefully we will come out with that victory, and it was actually a 2-all draw. We definitely could have done better there, but it's not the end of the world. We just got to make sure that we don't lose distance from the guys at the top of the table, because we are underperforming so far. This leaves our final game of the day in the EFL Trophy. I forgot it's a group stage scenario at the moment, so we're up against Harrogate Town. We did win our first match, and we've actually managed to win our second one as well. Unfortunately, Wagstaff was sent off, but that is not too bad. And that leaves us in a very interesting position. If you look at the league, we are definitely around mid-table. There we go. We are in 10th. As you can see on the fixture list, next up is a big one. We're currently on 18 points, but we are going to be going and playing Salford City, who are actually leading League 2 altogether. They have lost a couple of games already, so they definitely can be beaten. We're on 18 points, they're on 25. With a victory, we could go into 5th or 6th. So we're definitely going the right way. We're not out of reach of the top 3 just yet, so there definitely is potential for us to still get automatic promotion. In every single other area in the club, we seem to be doing well, so that's why our rating isn't too bad. I'm sure they are worried, though, about league form, and today hasn't been the greatest day either altogether, so not great, but next time out we will strive to do better. All I can say for today is thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. I really appreciate your comments and likes, of course. It shows that you support the channel, and it's just nice to see that you're enjoying the series altogether. But yes, with that, thank you all for watching one last time, and I will see you all on the next one.